today's guest, man, I met in third grade. Third grade, that's the time where you're kind of still distinguishing what colors are in the color crayon pack. A lot of people are wondering, how do you pronounce violet in third grade? Or maybe that was just me. But anyway, Reg and I have been through so much stuff together ever since third grade. We created songs on, Band Hero. We played Rock Band, Guitar Hero. We played Left 4 Dead for hours, Resident Evil. We've gone to friends' houses and jumped off their docks. We've inner tubed together at the Holtz house. We've, we watched the Manny Pacquiao fight together. We've had many onion ring towers together at Red Robin. We've had a lot of great experiences, and I really enjoyed this episode, and Rage is up to some really amazing things now. So please sit back, enjoy episode 85 with Rage Quick.
Focus on this moment, press the gas, we going. Shooting for the stars, driving fast cars. I waited, tell my mama I made it. I'ma leave it all behind, so baby, let's go. Sometimes you gotta let it go. No pit stop, got a bag ready for me. Who's ready for me? It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay. We can do this all night, we can do this all day. Right. So if I'm down
The
for
Ivor
you,
story that I have, I have to just bring it up because we're not eating right now. When we were eating the other day, we were. So me and Rage we were at Ivor's one time. I don't know if I've ever told this story on here, but we were on Ivor's. I think it was after an MP game. I think we might have been just like, hey, let's go get a bite to eat. So
it was you, Nate, Thomas,
Puneet,
maybe someone else.
Okay.
And I don't remember. But you named Thomas.
Yeah, so we walk in, we get the fish and chips, and Rage gets did you get the shrimp and chips or the clams or something?
If I was feeling spicy, I got shrimp.
Yeah, so Rage goes with the shrimp, fried shrimp with fries. We're all waiting. It's like a 20-minute wait. No worries. And we're all hanging out, having a good time. We get our food. I'm like, all right, cool. Can I get some tartar or whatever? The lady sets down Rage's shrimp and fries. And Rage has never been a picky guy.
Yeah, I'm not picky. I've literally eaten food out of trash. But what I am picky about is when somebody who looks like fucking Splash from Guns N' Roses hands me a basket of shrimp with a fucking hair. Like, that was, and some of it was fried hair, bro. Like, it was dude, that was not cool. You know what the worst part about that was, dude, if like, I'm not a pussy. If there's hair in my food, I'm going to say something about it. So like, excuse me, there's hair in my food. Shoot. There's no way that could have been us. It's like, what do you mean there's no way it could have been you? You work here. And it's not you, like, Wendy's fault. And then what she was like, yeah, the last time we fried was yesterday. So this is stale hair in my food. Like, how does that make this any better? Dude, around. I'll give her that. She didn't back down.
She was going, dude. Did you even get free?
Like, bro,
was it even free? Did you get anything?
No, I didn't get shit. Dude, they're like, I would have been fucking merciful.
Something's going on with the connection, bro. Do you have you got like one bar? It keeps glitching out on you.
Really?
Yeah.
We solid now?
Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, we bred it the day before.
So it's fucking old? Like, not only is there hair in my food, I just found out I'm eating fucking old shrimp. Like, it wasn't hair. You fucking nuked that shit in the microwave. Boy. Like, that was not I haven't been there back ago. I haven't forgiven them.
Dude, you haven't been back to that establishment. They're probably missing your $1, bro. Your $9 or whatever they charged you.
I haven't been to a Ivers since, bro.
You're like, I'm not hiding who it is.
Calling them out. Ivers on State Street, bro. They
Bro,
owe me
Ivers owes you a new plate of shrimp and fucking fries, bro.
Dude, even if Ivers contacted me and was like, "Hey, we're gonna make it. Here's some shrimp," I'll be like, "Fool me once, motherfucker. I don't want your shrimp. I know what product you be pushing."
It has another curly hair in it. They throw a pube in there.
Bro, am I wrong, or does she straight up look like Slash from Guns N' Roses?
Bro, we've talked about this story many times, and I've heard Ogre, I've heard a lot of other things, but I think Slash is probably the best representation.
Like if Slash got stung by 1,000 bees, what it looked like? She was mean.
Dude, she did come out looking pissed, bro. She's at least 6'8".
Bad out of hell, bro. She was ready to fucking throw down about that hair. She's ready to do everything except admit that maybe it was.
If they would have been like, all right, my bad,
It was, well, we bred it the day before. Okay.
It's like,
that's ridiculous.
It's like, how does someone with that much hair not have a hairnet? That's what, like, her hair went down.
That's like if a cop pulls you over for your taillight being out, be like, yeah, that went out yesterday, though.
They're like,
cool. There's still an issue that needs to be resolved, my guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. What? Yesterday? But dude, we've had some good times. I was just thinking today, about the time we went and watched the Dragon Ball Z movie in Alderwood.
Oh, dude, which time? We saw.
Oh yeah, we went twice, bro.
Rob and I.
J. Lou.
Oh yeah.
We went and picked up Jazz. Dude, those were some good. I mean, I thought Endgame was like people were hyped, but dude, people were hyped at that Dragon Ball Z game.
Battle of God, bro. They got the standing clap in theaters, bro.
People were doing Kamehameha with them in the theaters, bro.
That's not made up. That happened. I thought. I thought I was until I saw these cats, bro. These dressed up like Vegeta and shit, and they're like, I guess my fucking dickies aren't enough. I want to be cool too.
Dude, they were going hard, man.
Remember how when Vegeta started to whoop that ass? Everyone was like, let's go!
Yeah, everyone was like cheering.
Shaking in the seats and shit. Dude, it's like, oh my god, bro.
It's like, we're out here tripping, bro.
It's bro, chill.
What do you got behind you? What paintings you got behind you?
Dude, those are old. They've been around since like I was like 2. My uncle painted that for my mom and pop when they got married. So that thing's like old.
Damn, the green one? The green and orange red one?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Both of them are old.
I can't really see the other one, the yellow one. What's that one of? Like an eyeball or like a moon?
I think it's supposed to be a moon, man. It's pretty abstract. I've been looking at that for 22 years and I still don't know what it is.
So
it's there.
Let's go with what are you up to, man? And like I know, what can you tell me about what you're up to next? Whatever you're allowed to say. I think people would love to hear about, your journey, where you started, and as a friend, I've heard your story, and for you to share it, that'd be pretty dope, So yeah, you're in the Marines, and did you always know like that was the next step? Were you always like, I'm gonna be in the military? Like in middle school, I kind of felt like I was like, yeah, Rage is gonna go. He's gonna be in the Navy. It's just, I knew that when we started playing paintball, bro.
Dude, that was yeah.
I was like, bro, this guy's definitely gonna do it, man. And then your dad he got all his friends that were all in the military to go against all the kids, and we thought we had a chance.
Kicked our asses. Slaughtered us.
Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
So I've been in for about 4.5 years now. All of my OGs are gone. It's pretty lame. the last one standing out of all of my OGs in the Marines. Like I'm like the guy who like, well, everybody has 4-year contracts. Now I'm in long, so now all of my friends are gone. I feel like the guy who graduated high school but still goes to parties. You know, like I'm the old guy. Awkward. But no, man, it's been an experience. It's a good time. Just really low lows, really high highs. But yeah, some fucking funny stories that I probably shouldn't talk about. But yeah. So I've been in the infantry the entire time, rifleman. It's fun, but it comes with a price. You know, my knees hurt a little bit, but it's a good time.
So you say high highs and low lows. Would you say the lows are being far away from home, or the eating, or what's really the low, would you say?
Fucking being alone.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, real low points that like actually, sorry.
Oh,
One of
no.
them is not being with my friends that I made over there because they all got out.
Mm-hmm.
So having to do a shitty job with the guys that you used to be doing it with, that you got really close with, have to do it when they're gone. And you're like, well, this is not as fun without the bros. You know, that was a low point.
And that was this year.
Yeah, that was recent. That was a weird epiphany that I had. Wasn't prepared for. There's stuff that sucks at the time. That's a low point that I don't want to do again, but looking back on, it's fucking hilarious. Like we have this thing we talk about going internal. I always thought that was just a saying, like, oh, he went internal on this PT or like exercise, or like he went internal on this hike. It's like, okay, you just stop talking to people. But then I saw what it really was. We were doing a PB ops, or patrol base operations, where PB op is like, just in like layman's term, like imagine like a circle with a bunch of dudes with their guns pointing in a circle. There's security set up. You change locations every 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
You could conducting reconnaissance. You could be doing a number of things, but it was fucking raining on us so fucking hard, and it was like 33 degrees outside, just pit. And I was walking around making sure all the guys were set in, and I saw my friend Dustin, and he was just sitting there like this, staring in the distance, just getting pissed on, dude, soaked. And I'm like, Wes, or Dustin, Wes. And he's not responding. And I touch his shoulder, and he's like, and like looks at me like he was out of it, bro. He was like, but it was just like those shitty situations where we're shivering, like my fucking bones hurt from being cold. It sucks at the time, but it's fun to look back on. So like the low at the time, but then like high points are like, my biggest high point so far is seeing my guys who I brought up. They all have their own dudes now that they're like leading well, and seeing that end product of like a dude you help bring up being proficient and being like a fucking master of his craft, and then teaching the next generation. That's probably like the highest. And then there's other high points where it's just like, yo, that explosion was fucking huge. That was cool. High five. But
so it's like a bunch of bros hanging out, bro.
That is exactly what it is, man. Bunch of fucking just monotonous goons running around with too much alcohol in their system. Just irrational to violence that aren't allowed to commit it, so they're just pissed off all the time. Let them have fun. It's awesome, dude.
I mean, like, coming from my point of view, the guy who didn't go that route, those are the guys you want out there. You want the guys that are like, fuck yeah, let's go do this,
Yeah.
And that's what I always like say. It's like, or no, someone will be like, hey, Rage is, or what's Rage up to? Or hey, what's he doing? I'm like, Or is he excited? Is he scared? Or my dude, Rage is a guy who he's pumped, man. He's ready for it. You know, that's usually my answer. I don't know what you would say, but, you know, isn't that the people who you want out there, who the guys are like, let's get after it, you know?
It's exactly who you want out there, man. You don't want like, and like from my perspective, being there, who I want with me. You know, I don't want fucking guy who's like, yeah, just came back. It's like, yeah, no shit. Like,
It's like, this is what we're doing, bro.
yeah. It's like, what do you expect, you fuck?
It's like we got into this together, or we all came into this with like that goal, you know. I don't know. So
Fucking, one of the, what's up?
Huh?
No, what's up?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. I was probably just gonna keep talking, and I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Fucking, remember you wanted me to bring this up, but I told you, like, you always ask me like, what do you do, right? So, remember my LARPing story?
Which
So
one? No, yeah. Tell me your awkward story.
like,
I'm already forgot.
my like we have 18-month workups before deployment. Deployment's usually 6 to 8 months. But if you train how you fight, you go through hell in training. It sucks. You're cold, you're wet, you haven't slept in days, you're hungry, you're dehydrated, but you're running around with like all your shit, right? In training.
Oh yeah, you did tell me. Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
LARPing, dude. I'm a LARP god, bro. Like, I'm setting up ambushes, sweeping kill zones, and like just freezing my ass off in the rain, staying up late, pushing out patrols, trying to find people. And it's all make believe, bro. It's all fucking the woods with my boys for 18 months.
Yeah, bro. I'm a pro LARPer, dude. That looks
That's
jacked.
what I do. 85% of the time, I'm LARPing. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure you guys got some intense. Like, I was listening to a Jocko podcast, and he was talking about. He's all, yeah, man. He's like, we run through the scenarios or whatever. He's like, and we get the best laser tag you've ever seen, or like, you know, we have the best equipment you've ever even seen. We're like a dream for some kids.
Yep. You know what's funny about the fucking laser tag shit is it's called ITES. We call it ITES gear. So you have to wear this fucking vest, right? And like, let's say if this is a muzzle, you screw on a little device on the end of your muzzle, and when you fire a blank, your barrel vibrates, and the thing picks up your vibrations and it shoots a laser. So that laser hits somebody's like vest or something they put on their helmet, and then it goes off and it starts beeping, and you're like, oh, I got shot. Yeah. But we all fucking hate it. And like about 24 hours, dudes just take their shit off. They're like, fuck this.
You're just like, dude, all right.
Like when we were in Australia, we were doing an exercise for like 31 days. And we like, after day one, we were like, fuck this shit. We just all put it in our pack. Like,
so you're in Australia, and I know Australia is known for kangaroos, and you were telling me those things are like rats out there.
Where do you?
I lost you. I'm losing you.
I said they're everywhere, man. They'll fuck you up. They're mean. They're buff. Like all the cute, cuddly kangaroo jack looking things. They're all female. The males are all built like in Bob Sapp, bro. They're all huge. They have pecs. I don't know how they have pecs. Like, what are they doing to exercise? I don't know. But they're all tall. I'm not a tall guy. They're all taller than me, looking down on me.
They're just
scary, dude. They're all feral looking, man. They all got like crazy scars, like they just got back from war or something, like bar fights and shit. They're they're territorial too. They don't come back.
So like, will they just be roaming around a neighborhood and just trying to fight people, or what? Like, is it kind of like they're kind of doing their own
I
thing
mean,
kind of thing?
they're just kind of doing their own thing, but all of our training is in the woods, like the jungle with them, and they're everywhere out there. They're big. Seeing them is more common than seeing deer here. So it's not like everywhere. Like it's common to see them running around.
So like, do you think people hit them as much as people hit deer here with their car?
No, I don't think so. Cause like deers
They're
are
smarter.
assholes and they're just like surprised they appear. Kangaroos.
Dude,
Yeah.
have you ever hit a deer?
No, I've been lucky. I've almost hit them, but I've never hit a deer. Been lucky.
In a car where it's been hit? Have you hit one like with someone in a car with hitting no one?
Never, dude. I'm a good luck charm.
Dude, lucky you, man. I'm a bad luck charm. I got hit. My mom ran one over and I was in the car.
Nice.
And I milked it, bro.
Nice.
So I was going to school.
Dude,
and
like I'm so Trump. I need to go to McDonald's.
Dude, I tried to be like, I'm just still shaking up, you know. I don't know if I could go to school. My mom's like, you're going to school. And then it was like fourth period and she's like, how are you doing? And I tried to be like, you know, I'm still beaten up about it. And then she's like, well, I guess we'll take you to the hospital after school. And I was like, nah, I'm good.
Your mom's the OG, bro. She knows.
She'd always be like, well, she would never just be like, oh, we'll go to the clinic after school. Guess we got to go to the hospital. It just totally freaks me out.
After school, though.
Yeah, after school. She's like, well, if it's that bad, we'll go after school. She picked me up a couple times. But yeah, go ahead.
I remember your mom yelled at us when we were like maybe like 9, 10. We were making those dumbass YouTube videos.
Bro, my mom was like sleeping. Me, you, and Luke were just screaming. Yeah, like, you know, I didn't really understand. Like as a kid, I was like, what's the big deal? You know? But like, can you imagine like, all right, you have kids, right? You know, in the future, you're just trying to go to sleep. And then your kids are just screaming, yelling in the other rooms. Like, how would we react, you know?
Screaming and yelling stuff that just doesn't make sense. Just yelling incoherent bullshit about Left 4 Dead and like whatever else we were talking about at the time for our skits. That
we thought was hilarious, bro.
Bro, we thought we were so funny. We thought we were so funny.
You were like hitting me, and like we were just like, we sounded like zombies, bro. We didn't even know what we were doing. Oh my god, man!
Like one take.
We had to go one. We had to go one take.
That video's
still on YouTube.
One take. We're hot shit,
dude. I'm still waiting for our checks. Called. The nerdy, the popular, and the awkward.
That was it. We're gonna blow up one day, bro.
I remember. What if that's how we take off? Not all these podcasts or anything like that. Dude,
these dumbass kids. I hope people boy.
Wait, I'm gonna turn my video off. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if this makes the connection a little better because it's been acting up a little bit. I have 2 cameras on me right now, but you just got to talk to this face. If that's cool with you?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
If it does it the same, I'll turn it back on. But man, dude, I was just like, today I went to the gym and I did back.
Get some.
And I was getting some, dude. And you know what? It felt good, but Lately I've been like going for a lot more walks. What you know about the walk grind, dude? Do you sleep on walking?
Nah, man. So I don't walk for exercise purposes,
Mm-hmm.
but walking as like old like golden era bodybuilders, they used to walk for cardio. They'd hop on a fucking treadmill or go walk on the fucking beach or walk on the sidewalk in the mornings, get their steps in. Walking's legit, dude. Like in boot camp, a lot of people lose a lot of weight because we walk everywhere, like miles, just drilling. And all you're doing is walking. But I mean, that burns calories, man.
Mm-hmm. So what do you mean? Like you guys, do you think they purposely just make you guys walk on for that reason, I'm guessing?
No, it's just kind of a byproduct. They haze you to get you in shape. It's
What
just
was the worst
life.
hazing? Like you don't have to say like what was the worst like drill you guys had to do? Was it like climbing rope or barbed wires or like the things you
Oh
see
man,
in movies? What was the worst?
that stuff is easy. All that stuff is not. I watched this dude get ripped out of his bed. His like top bunk, they just grabbed it by his fucking head and yanked out of. So like the motherfucker like who tries to argue with the teacher in class about what the right answer is, like
Yes.
that's what this guy was. And on top of that, he was a pussy. So like we had this thing called Firewatch where like you're pretty much on post walking around. You just have to be away for an hour and like
Mm-hmm.
make sure nothing bad, right? It's Firewatch. This kid was talking in the middle of the night, and the drill instructor comes up and he's like, "Oh, you want to talk, motherfucker? Like, hook yourself up 1 hour Firewatch." He's like, "Sir, according to Article 92, TAC Papa .3," and he just fucking ripped him out of the bed immediately. It's awesome, dude.
And you
I
guys
was
are all
like,
just in
"Oh
bed,
shit!"
like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
I was trying because if you laugh, they fuck with you. So it's just like I cannot laugh. That was the funniest because we all hated that kid. We did like him. So watching him just get like everyone just, on the inside, you're like street justice, so we couldn't do anything.
So he tried to pull like the Article 9, like you can't make me go do that kind of thing. Is that what his argument was?
Yeah, but he
Oh
did
my
it.
dude.
That was funny. I don't think that drill instructor not even that wasn't one of the worst things. It was just one of the funnier things that I remember, only because I didn't like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking worst is honestly, dude, like boot camp and stuff like that. It's not hard. That's like the easiest thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because like movie Full Metal Jacket, fucking, it's like that. Just watch that movie. It's what it's like. It's
Full
not
Metal
crazy.
Jacket?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like an accurate representation.
Very. It's only 13 weeks. It's not a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blip. Like it's just like the real stories come from like when you actually hit the fleet.
Yeah. Damn, dude, it's a hard thing, man. I mean, I look at it and I wanted to ask you a question because I know a lot of people who are contemplating going and you know just and I don't know anyone really in particular, but I know there's probably young people who think about it and are ignorant to the point that you don't gotta I could do all that stuff and not know how to read or write, but dude, from what I've heard from you is you're reading all the time, dude. Like you're writing, and just because you're in the military doesn't mean like you're not working like that kind of, like you're still reading hella and studying and shit, right?
Yeah, man. It's there's big misconception about that, especially for
Mm-hmm.
infantry. Oh, he's just a dumb grunt. How like not to like boast or whatever, but like, do you think you not be intelligent to program a radio, do quick math, range estimate how far away somebody is, talk into the radio and make bombs rain on a point that you want it to rain on accurately? Like, do you think you could do that if it takes studying? Like, I'm still doing math, man. You study history, you study warfare, you study conflict. The strategic operational like levels of conflict history, you try to learn from it and you see what worked in the past, what didn't work. And then you also want to keep on top of like how our relations are doing with other nations at the time. Like, where could you go? It's like we're constantly learning, man. So it's huge. Like, people are like, oh yeah, you're fucking dumb. It's like, I'm fucking dumb. I don't know how to file your taxes, motherfucker. Like what do you do that's so intelligent about your job? Not to, but like, why are you coming at?
Yeah, it's like you're not coming at anyone else, but like, why are they calling you you're the military guy? You don't know. It's like, well, dude, like, that's just what I picked up from talking to you about it, and obviously in any profession, there's probably people in the military that are like that, that don't know what they're doing. And same thing that goes out to here too. There's people who think they know what they're doing, but they don't.
No.
Huh?
There'd be idiots in all walks of life.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I think that's important to know, because I just thought it was kind of cool, to be honest with you. Like, I think I remember you snapped me your FaceTime videoed me a long time ago, like a book you had to read. And you're like, I had to read this front to back or something like that. And you're like, dude, it wasn't fun reading, but I did it. Or something, it was something like that, something quick. And I was like, man, I looked at my textbook. I was like, my textbook ain't even that big.
Yeah. I was going through a course at the time. I was going through the advanced infantryman's course.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a fucking, they just bent my mind over and had their way with it. Like, it was straight cranium assault of knowledge, man. We were like straight, I don't have any examples here, but just a lot of learning and a lot of history, a lot of tactics, a lot of math. You need to know math to work with detonations. So like, freaking, we had to write orders, operational orders, so like a planned attack, if you will. They all had to be handwritten, and so Monday through Friday at the second portion of the course, you're in the field, so you're eating, sleeping, shitting outside, like training nonstop. We come back Friday afternoon, and they brief us an order, like a plan, and then you need to develop a plan off of that. And I would immediately start writing when I got home with my friend who was also in the course with me, and we'd stay up until like maybe 2 a.m. Wake up the next day, whenever we wake up on Saturday, stay up until 5 a.m. on average working on it. So like, granted, we're bullshitting in between, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
5, wake up the next day, work on our order until about 7 or 8 p.m. Staple that hoe, throw it in your notebook, and then get ready to go to school the next day to turn it in and then go back out to the field. And all in all, like on average, my orders were like 81 pages. Like, it was just a lot. It was a lot of work. So I think it was in that when I was talking to you. And then even the small things, like the thing I would have my guys do, because I don't want dumb people working under me. I would give them homework. Like, hey, watch this video, write me 3 paragraphs what you thought about it, or I run through TDG's tactical decision making games. So it'd be like, you tell a story, or you draw on a whiteboard and portray a picture. It'd be like, okay, X, Y, and Z happened. What do you do? How do you respond to it? You have all of 30 seconds to come up with a game plan. Go. And it just forces you to like think, be a cognitive warrior.
So that's a good thing though. It's like, you want guys under you that know what they're doing. It's like, you're playing basketball, your ideal teammates, you want guys to know what they're doing,
Yes. Study your playbook.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, that's a great example. But when you're in the field, um, so you're eating. Are you guys going back, or are you guys? Do you guys
Uh,
get to use those like foods that are put in the bags? I know this is kind of a basic question, but you know what foods I'm talking about?
like an
Um,
MRE.
yeah, yeah,
That's what we survive on, man.
bro. Those things like I've watched like food reviews on it and shit, and people are
No,
like, "This is pretty good stuff." Like it's not like
no,
but
no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like I'm not gonna eat it if it's in my house and have something else to eat.
mhm.
It, so like you don't eat it like the way you intended to. Like you heat everything up and you like try to make it nice and you like prepare a small meal. Like you just fucking eat it and then
Mhm.
like put the rest away, put it in your bag and get back to work. And it's not disgusting, but it's after like X amount of time spent only eating that, it's like kind of gross.
Mhm. So so you're not really missing the MREs right now. You're saying, but as you're sitting there,
I'm solid, bro.
what's the best MRE you've had, or they all just taste pretty vanilla to you at this point?
Chili Mac's overrated, man. People like that one a lot, but it's overrated. The
Chili Mac, yeah.
one I like a lot right now is chicken chunks. That one goes hard. Tuna is a classic. Yeah, it's a solid staple of my diet. It's tuna and Hardee's. People give me the like that one, be like, yo, I'll trade you this.
Oh, dude, there's probably how to be good, like a lot of good trades out there, dude. I
Dude, you
remember
know
yeah,
what's up?
I
It's all,
sent you something, and they sent it back.
what did you send me?
It was like the first year you were gone, and I remember you're like, send me some memes, and I
They,
like,
they bro, they sent your memes back.
bro, like I put some food in there too, and because my mom was like, oh, I want to send some stuff too, right? So like when the mom gets a hold of it, it's gonna be like snacks, goodies, and a whole bunch of good stuff. And they
Mhm.
sent that shit back, bro. They're like, nah, you ain't getting it to them.
uh, well, I appreciate it nonetheless, man.
Bro, I think you might have moved by the time it was sent. I think you gave me an address, and I think you might have moved. I don't know, but yeah, yeah.
Maybe, man. But when was this?
The first year that you were gone, I think you were still the address was to San Diego.
I was in boot camp.
I think, yeah. So yeah,
I might have already.
they put a fucking stamp on it or whatever. Like it got there, and they're like, yeah, I couldn't find him or something.
Oh, that sucks. Sending me memes, bro. It's funny. I would get like they would print out memes,
Mhm.
put it in envelope and send them to me. So I was up to date on the content.
Yeah, I remember you're like, send me some memes. So I printed out like 12 memes. I was like, bro, this is what's going on right now. This is what people think is funny.
They lied to us, bro. I thought Hillary Clinton was my president for fucking 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, I thought she was the president. And how I found out is when they updated. There's like on top of the door. There's a
Yeah.
picture of the chain of command, like who's in charge. And they took down Barack Obama's picture and they put on Donald Trump's. And I was like, what the fuck? What? I thought Hillary Clinton was president. They told us she was president. And then they
Damn.
let us think that, bro.
Dude, they got you.
Yeah, they punked my ass.
Bro, I'm not one to comment, but like
At least for a while.
that Pedialyte, I swear, has been at the same amount of water this whole time.
Dude, I've been drinking it, man.
I know it's like you're drinking a good amount, but like it's like it looks like I think it's because the sticker goes really low, so it doesn't look like it's getting drank that much. But I've never been in the Pedialyte, bro. Like I don't think I've had one in a long time.
Staple, man. You need to get those electrolytes in your body. You need to mix it up. This is half Pedialyte, half water. If you have straight, it'll flush out your system. But it's solid. You need to replenish your body, my guy.
I know, dude. I've been drinking Powerade and Gatorade, but
Dude,
does
hydration.
Pedialyte have sugar?
Yeah, there's definitely sugar in this. Let me see. So this is 3 servings. Each serving contains 6 grams of sugar.
It's pretty good compared to like a Powerade or a Gatorade, bro.
I have a lot of sugar, man. Not even from like a fucking or like sugary drinks. Not even from a health perspective. It just makes me feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll have ice cream, man. I don't care. I'm not counting my macros, having a good time. I'm on vacation. But if I have a Monster with like 60 grams of sugar in it, I just feel like dog shit, man. Like I don't know how people survive off of that, man. Because I feel sluggish, lethargic. Like if someone hits me in the stomach, I would just throw up right there. I would just
dude.
I would throw up and die. I don't know how dudes be pounding that shit like water, feeling fine. Go for a run. Like how are you alive?
People love energy drinks, dude. I've never got the hype. Like I just never have.
Coffee is superior.
Bro, I'm not even a coffee guy. I've been trying to figure out a way to find like get more amped up before the gym, and I want to do pre-workout and stuff, but that I don't really want to have caffeine. Like I'm not a big caffeine guy. Like I feel like it fucks with my system a little bit. Maybe that could be the sugar though too. Maybe coffee might be good.
I like black coffee. So I have a cup of coffee, and then I'll go to the gym, or like put coffee in like a blender bottle or something and drink it at the gym. Kind of sip on it throughout the workout, like I'm drinking a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't like pre-workouts because there's a crash for me.
Mm-hmm.
And like my first 2 sets are awesome, and then I feel like poop. I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I don't really like eating turkey no more.
Oh,
like
what's your
turkey, bro? Turkey sandwiches, I got some beef with, dude. Like, I love a good turkey sandwich, but dude, that shit be making me crash like an hour later.
Oh, you get
like,
the itis?
Dude, I just instantly, bro. I swear to God, I'll eat the sandwich, and they're like, when I eat too, and I'm full. Like, obviously, when you eat, and you're full. You're like, oh, I need to lay down or whatever. But dude, with turkey, dude, I'm about to yawn just talking about turkey.
Bro, turkey is a supreme lunch meat, bro. That's top shelf.
It is though. It is like, yeah, I love it, but it's just
ham. Anything else? Like, don't come at me with bologna, bro. I'll smack you.
Bro, come on, bro. You might have to slap me, dude, because I stick up for bologna, bro.
Bro, you are wilding right now. Guy, bro. He's the cool guy. He said, "Fuck with bologna."
Bro, like,
is bologna, bro? What meat is it? There's like pockets of fat.
Oh, dude, I have no idea what it is, but you know what? I'll eat it. It's like a hot dog and like a chicken nugget, too.
Bro, it's just like deli style hot dogs. That's what bologna is. If hot dog was a deli meat. You know what I don't like, dude? I'm gonna say it, man. I don't like Carl's Jr. Not a fan, bro.
You don't like Carl? It's because you like lived off of it, bro. You loved Carl's Jr. when we were younger, didn't you? Or was I wrong? Or did you hate it then too?
I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it. I would eat it, and now I know why. I've come to like the realization. I had an epiphany.
I'm ready.
So I've never eaten at Carl's Jr.'s. It tastes good, but I've never eaten it and then been happy I ate there 10 minutes after I finished my meal. I've always feel like shit. I've never like not regretted eating there. I've always been, oh, why would I do that? You know how dudes feel after like they get done being nasty little creatures watching porn, and they're just in themselves and like, I thought I was done with this. That's like after I eat Carl's Jr. So
what's your favorite fast food then?
Dude, I'm gonna get hate on this, but fucking all right, all time Whataburger. And then after that, like realistic, Taco Bell I'm gonna get hate on
Taco Bell.
get hate on for it, but I like Taco Bell, man.
What's your weakness there?
Beefy 5-layer, bro.
The beefy
So,
5-layer?
you know who irks me, man?
Who?
The kid who's like, that's not authentic. It's like, yeah, no shit. I didn't go for authentic Mexican cuisine. I wanted a cheap ass burrito.
for $2, bro.
Yeah. Like, I know it's not authentic. It's a chain restaurant or it's a chain fast food establishment. You gonna tell me that Panda Express is authentic Chinese food?
You're like, what? Wait, what?
Dude,
No way.
how come people don't protest Chipotle for not being authentic, bro? Nobody gives them shit. They're only bro.
Bro, that's why Chipotle is like worth so much, bro. You know how much a stock of Chipotle is now?
Bro, I don't eat Chipotle, man. It's not worth it.
Bro, I eat Chipotle. They just put one up in Pullman.
You know my beef is with Chipotle?
The E. coli stuff?
No, not even, man. It's not a bad product. Like if somebody was to bring me Chipotle, I'd be like, oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good food. I just don't think it's fair to demand me like $11.50 for a burrito that's suboptimal. It's like you're the sub.
Okay.
Charge me $11.50. What is this? That'd be like the Toyota Corolla is a nice car, but I'm not going to pay racks for it. You know what I mean?
It's a good point. I didn't really think of it like that because I could make that burrito for $2.
Yeah, dude.
I get the labor. I get all that. It's the service. Whatever. Okay, but like, you're right. It's nothing to write home about. Like I'll leave Chipotle and be like, all right, I ate today.
Yeah, dude. It's just like if they were like more reasonable with their prices, if they weren't trying to gouge my wallet, I would be more inclined to dine there, if you will.
If it was $8, what would you say?
Pushing it, man. That's pushing it. So I can get a beefy 5-layer for $2.
But do you leave Taco Bell and go, ugh?
No, because I don't overindulge. The portions Carl's Jr. is so huge. And I didn't raise a bit. Food in front of me, I don't put it away. But I like portion control is more reasonable at T-Bell.
Bro, you know what I will say? You put me on something that I still eat to this day.
What do you got, bro?
I was never a Jack in the Box guy. I was never a Jack in the Box guy. But number 26, or number 27, the ultimate breakfast, I swear.
Bro, I forgot about that. I was like my diet when I was like 13, bro.
Bro, those are like every time I think about you, every time I'm there at Jack in the Box, it's like, should I get the ultimate breakfast?
Dude, I don't know how we aren't fat. Like be like human garbage disposals, bro.
Bro, when we were kids, man, we would like eat a whole pizza, drink a Mountain Dew, and snow cone a cup of noodle.
You remember Lucas was doing that? Just like leave a trail of ramen throughout the house. It was like E.T., like where they leave out the like M&M's trail around my room. It's like, oh, there you go.
Bro, that was that house you had over by us down by the water was a cool house.
That was rad, man. That was
a really cool house. You had a dope room. But the last thing I want to talk about, because I'm getting kind of tired, I don't want to keep you on, but the last thing I want to ask you actually two more things.
What do you got, bro?
I wanted to hear your opinion on people who don't put the carts back at the grocery stores.
Dude, how much time you got?
as much time as you need.
Okay, dude. So there is a test to tell if a society is ready. Look at the return shopping cart lane in a parking lot, if there's carts in there or not, you sell it or not. And that test is if there's carts in a parking space, they're not ready to self-govern. So you don't get a reward, you don't get a ribbon, you don't get a high five if you put the cart where it's supposed to go. You just get to live knowing you're not a piece of shit. If you leave the cart in a parking space, there's no punitive measures that are in place for the state to punish you. There's not even really social repercussions. People aren't like, hey, asshole, put the cart back. Just don't put the cart back. You have to live with your decision. So if people put the carts back, they're ready to like self-govern, you know. They don't need a police state to like tell them what to do. They're just good people. But the people who don't put it back, bro, like there's a long list of things I don't like. And they're at the bottom of that list, man. They are just the lowest of the low human. Like, it's unacceptable behavior, bro. They fucking piss me off. You know how you know that they know they're in the wrong is because before they like decide, they'll hit the like look both ways thing. Just take their hands off and walk to their car. So it's like, oh, someone that away, you fuck.
It's like, we saw you, bro. It's like, we see this.
Dude, I mean this like from the bottom of my heart. I hope that like if you don't put your shopping cart away, I hope just bad shit happens to you. Like I hope all from a doctor with bad news. Like you have like a daughter who grows up to marry a dude with a 330 credit score. Like you are just a suboptimal human being, and I hope suboptimal things happen to you.
Bro, they stub their toe every time they go in their room or something.
That's not enough. That's not until they start putting that fucking card away. That's not enough.
Dude, every time I'll be honest, that inner part of me goes, I don't want to put this back, but you know what? I go, it's the right thing to do.
Right, it's the right thing to do. Man.
Just put the cart back.
Member of society.
So my last thing I want to say, bro, is before you go, where are you going and how, you know, I don't know if you're allowed to say where you're going, and if you can't, then, you know, but where, you know, let the people know what you're up to, man. Where they could follow you, where they could, you know, you got anything to plug, you know, like a cool guitar solo, or maybe like you see on YouTube or something, you know, let them know.
I'll be in Bahrain for the next 2 years, a small island off the coast of Saudi Arabia. Big challenge with the Saudis. Plug. Let me think. Shouts out to Pedialyte. Keep hydrated. Shout out, I don't know, water purification specialists for allowing us to hydrate. Make sure you drink water before you go to bed. If your piss looks like yellow Gatorade, you're doing something wrong. Have a good night.
That's a pretty good way to think of it. Yeah, if your piss isn't clear, bro, you need to drink some more water.
Yeah, go to the gym. You know, stop talking to the people you talk to on the internet you've never met in your life.
Yeah.
Mid-low.
I don't understand why they coming with their hands out. Little bitch, put your hands down. Now they come around, cause I'm the talk of the whole town. I remember I was so down. Now I'm selling out, whole crowds, hoes all around me. Money make them honeys wanna have your babies. Gotta keep my head up, no condoms. Vibing to this moment, I focus on my problems. Can't say I'm back, cause I never left. Can't explain the way I feel, I know I'm about to flex. Who gon' be my record deal? Y'all was sitting on the bench, I was playing in the field, shooting to kill, Hollywood Hills. Show me where the love goes.
Shawty got me trippin'.
Now I'm riding solo.
Shawty got me sippin'.
I don't understand hoes.
Got me in my feelings.
I'ma be okay though. I don't understand why they coming with their hands out. Little bitch, put your hands down. Now they come around, cause I'm the talk of the whole town. I remember I was so down. Now I'm selling out, whole crowds, hoes all around me. Money make them honeys wanna have your babies. Gotta keep my head up, no condoms. Vibing to this moment, I focus on my problems.
Focus on this moment, press the gas, we going. Shooting for the stars, driving fast cars. I waited, tell my mama I made it. I'ma leave it all behind. selling out, whole crowds, hoes all around me. Money making honeys wanna have your babies. Gotta keep my head up, no condoms. Vibing to this moment, I focus on my problems.